Well, greetings everyone. James here. Just wanted to send you another audio recording. I use this thing called Screencast-O-Matic. If anybody ever wants to try this, it's very, very simple sound screen recorder, and you could do visual with it as well. I'm just recording my computer screen. What's on that? I don't have a camera on my computer screen. I do have an iPad with a camera, and I tried doing it before, but evidently iPads are not supported with Screencast-O-Matic. So you're stuck just looking at me. So I thought I'd throw up a couple of pretty pictures here while we're going through just a couple of things I wanted to remind you all of, and just to get you up to date with what's going on. Okay, so forest bathing. Take a look at that. That's pretty amazing. Justin had just sent me some information regarding that. He was thinking about maybe doing that as part of his research paper. Just a part of it, not completely, but it's kind of a new thing that's come out. And just on the way to work this morning, it's interesting that NPR was talking about forest bathing. So this is straight off of their site. This is over in D.C. off of the Potomac River, and this lady here in the center is a certified forest. What's her term? A certified forest therapy guide, and so there's an opportunity for some of you. Okay, you get to learn some of the techniques of going out and strolling through the woods with the ultimate goal of just enjoying it and being at one and at peace with the forest as you're spending some time out there and throwing away the weight of the world. So what better fun can you ever have than that? Just walking around the woods with people and getting paid for it. That's kind of nice. So yeah, there are opportunities like that. Primarily, you'd start to see those in some more urbanized areas where people just need to get away. But you never know. There may be some opportunities out here as well. I could see a lot of folks coming up from Atlanta, coming out here from D.C., New York City, and they're down here in the Southern Appalachians, and they want a place to. They want somebody to go out with them and just walk around in the woods and show them things. I think there's opportunities in that. So never know. Forest bathing. That's pretty cool. Not to be confused with, when I first heard it, I was thinking of this movie I just saw a couple of months ago called The Forest, and completely different story. This is I'm not even sure I can pronounce it. It's the Aokigahara Forest, or what they call the Suicide Forest in Japan. And it's this relatively flat area in Japan that's got this amazing view of Mount Fuji from more or less any point on it. And it's a place where traditionally people have left their elderly or their infirmed relatives to die. And that was practiced widely back in the 1800s. And it's kind of caught back on over the past few years. It's a place where distraught people or people nearing the end of their life, for whatever reason, they just wander around out there and until they dehydrate or whatever, and then they just die. It was a bizarre movie. If you ever want to watch it, you could probably get it on Amazon or something like that. I think that's where we got it. It was called The Forest. Really interesting story. It was actually a very good story. Really really interesting. I shouldn't say enjoyable, but so while we're talking about other things, everybody's got kind of a bucket list of different parks that they'd like to go to, and I just wanted to show you. Here's kind of an interesting series of parks that people may or may not have heard about in the past, and just everybody kind of has their little checklist of Yosemite and Yellowstone and the Grand Canyon. Here's a list of 20 parks that are considered the best kept secret in America. There's a lot of other ones besides this. Zion National Park, oh my gosh, don't miss that. That is absolutely beautiful. But anyway, here's one that I just thought I'd point out these 20 different parks to you. Death Valley, been there, great, wonderful, wonderful park to go through. There is about a 2 or 3 week season where it gets kind of rainy in there and life just explodes. Very tiny explosions, but life explodes there. And then the rest of the year it's just dry and just desolate. But absolutely beautiful, amazing place to be. I have a good friend who spent a good part of her life working as a ranger in that area. Biscayne National Park, Florida, coral reefs. Right, we don't have a whole lot of coral reefs in the United States. That's one of the places where you can go get to see them. So that's kind of a neat thing to be able to do right in our own backyard. Biscayne National Park, just down in the Florida Keys at the very north end of them. Just saw yesterday that in the news that somebody has discovered a forest 60 feet deep off the coast of Alabama. So, lest we don't believe in sea level rise, there's a really good evidence that that is, and they're hoping to coerce Congress into making that a national park as well, or at least a very protected area so people don't destroy it, because it's very unique. You got these old, 1,000-year-old, thousands of years old tree trunks in the water, and so Haleakala National Park. Never been there. I know of people who have. Volcanic crater, absolutely beautiful. It's the Black Sands. The Gates of the Arctic National Park. Haven't been there. Definitely would love to go there sometime. Part of the Brooks Range. Mammoth, been there as a kid. Really a very, very impressive national park. Probably one of the largest canyons you can go see. Hot Springs, good old Bill Clinton, right? Back in his backyard there. Hot Springs, Arkansas. And there's some nice place to go. Channel Islands National Park in California. A lot of people don't realize that California has got a whole series of islands out there, and a lot of them are very, not populated. Most of them are in national parks. Congaree. Chris, in his last week's, I think in the discussion board, we were talking about neat places to go to see large trees. I think Gary, the discussion started off with Gary talking about going to Joyce Kilmer, and Chris suggested going to see Congaree National Park. And I remarked that I had never been there. We used to have an instructor who made an annual trek with students down there, and they would canoe for about 2 or 3 days through the park there and canoe camp. And now taking a look at this picture, and after hearing Chris, it reminded me what a neat place that might be to go see, and it's really close by. So that's definitely one. Thank you, Chris, for that. Capitol Reef National Park in Utah. A 100-mile geologic monocline, a wrinkle on the Earth that reveals the geographic or geologic layers. That'd be awfully neat to see. Big Bend National Park. That's about the southernmost park you could ever hope to see in North America. I mean, in America. It's at the very, very bottom of Texas. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's in the Big Bend in the Rio Grande. I've been there. It takes a long, long time to get there. One of our students in the rec class last spring was able to get down there, and she did a really nice write-up on as one of her field missions, visiting that. Really amazing place. Nice hot springs. You can take a mud bath, right, and then just roll over and roll right into the Rio Grande, and it's really a neat place. Petrified National Forest, Arizona, IA. That's a really nice place to go to. You look around, a bunch of rocks laying on the ground. Turns out they're trees, and really very interesting place to go. Great Sand Dunes National Park. Haven't been there in Colorado. I've heard about it, but it might be worthwhile if you're passing through Colorado to take a look at that. Great Basin National Park. Been there. Fought some fires around that area. It's on the kind of the eastern side of the slopes where the bristlecone pine all live, and really interesting area. Cradle Lake. Oh my gosh, look at that place! Absolutely beautiful. My friend's son worked there for years as a temp ranger. Been up there. Didn't look like this when I was there. We got snowed out. Olympic National Park. It is It's a temperate rainforest in North America. We only have a few of those, the Olympic Peninsula, and down around Florida we have temperate subtropical rainforests. And then right over near good old Franklin, North Carolina, we have a little dot on the map that's actually considered to be a temperate rainforest, which means basically 100 inches of rainfall a year. So anyway, Death Valley, Dry Tortugas, Everglades, get your gator fix. Hawaiian volcanoes, never been there, I need to go there. Been there, spent a lot of time out in Sequoia, definitely worth it. Mesa Verde, get to see the adobe villages. Lots of cool places to go in this world, and this is just a tiny bit of them. Okay, so I just wanted to mention to you, I think I messed up a little bit. I was supposed to have a webinar session on Thursday last week, and for some reason, all of a sudden, I think yesterday morning I woke up and said, ooh, Thursday came and went, and I didn't do that, which was really interesting because nobody emailed me about it. So, no problem. Didn't look like I let anybody down, which is fortunate. But we do have 2 more sessions coming up. One will be this Thursday, and one will be the following Thursday. And remember, everybody needs to get on at least one time, just so that you have that wonderful experience of being on an online webinar, okay, and session. So anyway, looking forward to seeing you there. Keep the work coming in, and looking forward to reading and seeing good things from y'all.